So I know Amanda's from Worcester. Are there other folks from Worcester in the house? Nice. Nice. It's really a pleasure to be here with all of you today. And, you know, I had some prepared remarks, but when I heard Amanda's story, I think that is the story. Each and every one of you, each and every one of us, we all have a story. You know, and where that story goes, where that story begins, where it is in the middle and where it ends, really is largely on the shoulders of the individual whose story it is that we're talking about. But in some circumstances, some stories need a little assistance. And I think in the story of many of you young folks here today, you know, being a parent, not an easy job. I'm 50-something years old, and I have 4 sons, and without question, the most difficult job that I've had to do in those 50-something years is to be a parent. Now, I also, for about 25 of those years, was also a social worker for the Department of Social Services. So I've seen some stories. I've seen some very courageous stories. I've seen some very sad stories. I've seen some terrifically successful stories. And in each of those instances, there are those that, you know, some folks need a little help. And frankly, I think, personally, as a legislature, as someone who works, you know, for the Commonwealth, that our government has a certain level of responsibility to each and every one of our citizens. And in this particular instance, we're talking about young people, you know, young parents and their children. And it is our responsibility to help you, and to make certain that you are as successful as you want to be. You know, riding in this morning, I was thinking about a lot of different things. You come in from Worcester, you do an occasion, your mind starts to wander a little bit. I drive carefully though. You know, and the whole idea of your story is really important. You know, I know that many of you want to go on to college. I know that many of you want to first, before that, complete your GED. I know that many of you want to go to work. I know that many of you have probably already worked and now are needing some sort of an adjustment on. You might have been doing job A, but now you want to do something a little more complicated, a little more complex, and you may need some retraining on that. And I know that these programs that you're all coming from today and that we're hopefully going to be able to continue to support are a great source of strength to all of you, but also strength to all of you are the people that run those programs, the mentors that you work with, and all the folks that help bring you here today. So, you know, as a legislator, I recognize the importance of these programs and recognize how important you are all to us. And what I was thinking about driving down here is, you know, your age group represents 20% of our population. But you absolutely represent 100% of our future, and I need to make sure that my future, my kids' futures, and all of our futures are going to be bright and successful, and you are going to be the ones that are going to be the next doctors. You're the ones that are going to be the next nurses. You're the ones that are going to be the next legislators. And we need to make sure that you have all the training that you need to do whatever it is that you want to do. So please, when you walk around here today and you talk to my colleagues, tell them your story. It's your story. It's how you got here. It's what you want to do. So please enjoy yourself. Understand that this is your house, and please give us your story. Thank you very much.